In this video, we continue showing Alex how to earn yield on the Cadabra platform. Alex has already tried out Cadabra strategies, is earning Abra tokens and actively influencing his yield. He receives rewards for the liquidity he provides, converts some of earned tokens into Viabra, and gets rebase rewards. Using Viabra tokens, Alex votes for his strategy, boosting its APR. On top of that, he earns rewards from external protocols, underlying protocol rewards, for participating in the voting. What's next? How else can he increase his yield? That's where we introduce another option, advanced voting. Here's an important detail about how voting works on Cadabra. Votes are counted on two levels, at the strategy level and at the level of external yield sources. If users vote for an entire strategy, their votes are distributed across the yield sources proportionally to the liquidity in those sources. But there's another way. You can vote directly for a specific yield source within a strategy. In this case, all votes collected across all sources will also count as votes for the overall strategy. Why vote for specific yield sources? Because this impacts the underlying protocol rewards users can receive from those sources. Based on voting results, the funds provided in the strategy are rebalanced between the yield sources and accordingly the external protocols. The more votes a specific external protocol gets, the more liquidity it will receive in the next epoch. This means more underlying protocol rewards will be collected on that liquidity, and those rewards will be distributed among the users who voted. Let's get back to Alex. The key point about voting for specific sources is that it gives you another way to increase your yield. Let's expand the example from the previous video. We'll take the stablecoin strategy again, which has $100,000 in liquidity. The strategy operates on two external protocols, Thena and Pendle. For each vote, you need to spend $1. A total of 20,000 votes were cast for the strategy, 10,000 for Thena and 10,000 for Pendle. Based on the voting results, liquidity was rebalanced between the protocols. $50,000 went to Thena and $50,000 to Pendle. Let's continue our example. Assume the annual yield from the external protocols in the next epoch will be Thena, 6%, Pendle, 14%. The average yield, as in the previous example, will be 10%. If you vote for the entire strategy, the voting APR will still be 50% annually, with the average 10% yield in the original protocols. That's good. Alex is already happy. But we didn't stop there. If you vote specifically for Pendle and correctly predict that its APR will be higher, you can earn even more. Pendle will generate external rewards on $50,000 of liquidity, half of the total strategy liquidity, at an original protocol yield of 14%. But these rewards will be distributed across only half of the votes, meaning $10,000 worth of votes. In this case, the voting APR would be 70% annually. Even if you vote exclusively for Thena, your yield would still be 30%. That's lower than voting for the entire strategy, but still higher than the original protocol APR. Cadabra gives everyone the opportunity to earn more yield per vote in dollar terms than simply depositing into external protocols. Provide liquidity to strategies, vote for yield sources, and earn yield with Cadabra.